TWCC Capital Corporation, commonly known as TWCC, proudly offers member First Nations communities valuable growth and development in financial and business support services. In understanding the company, we will be looking into the scope of TWCC, its objectives, the services that it provides, and its achievements to date. The company's culture is essential to its operation and success, and this is reflected in its community participation. Finally, we will look briefly into its future focus and vision. TWCC was established in 1993 with a one-time funding of $3 million and at its start employed 3 people. Its purpose is to provide financial resources to qualified member First Nations entrepreneurs and businesses in Manitoba. This involves serving 85,000 people in 5 Manitoba tribal councils and independent First Nations. Presently, TWCC is a self-sufficient financial services institution, First Nations owned, governed, and operated, reflecting First Nations values and cultural traditions. Most importantly, it is now a nationally recognized growing Manitoba company. TWCC is dedicated to its mission of leading opportunity development in the economic reality for Manitoba First Nations, and following its vision to be the financial service provider of choice for Manitoba First Nations. These guidelines have provided a foundation of a dynamic and prosperous business model. Our value statement emphasizes our central goals of being nationally recognized, successful, progressive, diversified, and self-sustaining. TWCC subscribes to holistic First Nations values and cultural traditions that nurture the health and well-being of our clients, stakeholders, and staff. Our vision and values are conducive to this holistic approach to a business model and places it in the unique context of a relationship-based service. Our commitment is to accountability, transparency, quality of service, and organizational success. From the original 3 employees in 1993, TWCC has grown to its present size of 160 plus and is still in the process of expansion. The holistic approach has led to a valuable, enthusiastic, and dedicated employee base. They are well focused on the objectives of the company, and their participation and contributions to its development reflect an appreciation of the value of teamwork. TWCC's core objectives are to position itself to assist in the establishment, expansion, and diversification of sustainable First Nations business in Manitoba. In this aspect alone, it fills a niche provided by no other company in the province. We seek to improve access to capital for First Nations businesses and reduce dependence on government assistance. And finally, we promote the orderly growth and development of the network of commercial loan corporations owned and controlled by First Nations people. TWCC is a 100% First Nations-owned parent company which has strategically diversified to include profitable subsidiaries. We pride ourselves in our top-notch financial and customer services. These include business loans, both commercial and agricultural, ASCII Financial, which offers employee benefit lending, the National ASCII Distributor Program, and our Customer Contact Center, now at 120 seats. Our business loan program provides financing to First Nations entrepreneurs. In addition, we are able to offer what many other institutions do not, business advisory services. These include planning and development, training workshops, aftercare, mentoring, and market development. TWCC also provides financing as well as operational and management advice to all First Nations farmers in Manitoba. Utilizing our $11.5 million capital base, lending will be our core service and will continue to be the business model that sustains TWCC. This, coupled with the need for financial services within the community, creates a strong and diversified strategy. Through ASCII Financial, we offer employee benefit loans. These loans are facilitated by a reloadable Horizon Plus MasterCard that also offers disbursement solutions for payroll services, social assistance services, student allowances, and travel allowance services. Employee benefit loans provide opportunities for any organization to offer short-term loans to their employees that give lower fees and can be termed over 5 to 8 pay periods. These relatively inexpensive short-term loans fill a void within communities that until now had only the options of dealing with northern stores or predatory payroll loan lenders. These often caught individuals in debt traps that were nearly impossible to recover from. There is no cost or undue administration to the employer to implement this program. For further information, visit our website, www.askyfinancial.ca. In February 2011, we launched our Employee Benefit Loans program nationwide through ASCII Financial and a network of Aboriginal Financial Institution, or AFI, distributors. Under the new distributorship model, an AFI will offer employee benefit loans to customers across Canada utilizing ASCII's infrastructure. In terms of our customer care center, we have negotiated a service contract for a TSX-rated organization to assist in the servicing of a federal contract. It has created employment and capacity building that has allowed us to leverage other opportunities. As can be seen, the growth of the call center services have been constantly increasing and are expected to continue in the future. Parallel to our growth strategy, we have been improving our high-quality standards. Our initial ISO certification in 2010 and recertification in 2011 highlights our endeavors and commitment to provide the Aboriginal community with the very best in professional services. TWCC was honored to have received the Economic Developer of the Year Award at the 17th Annual National Conference and Annual General Meeting of the Council for the Advancement of Native Development Officers, or CANDO, in Niagara Falls, Ontario. The CANDO Economic Developer of the Year Awards have become one of the most competitive and highly celebrated awards in the business sector. In this prestigious competition, TWCC was named the CANDO Economic Developer of the Year in the Aboriginal Private Sector category. Among our achievements, we're very pleased to have been ranked 12th in Manitoba Business Magazine's 40 Fastest Growing Companies for 2010 and maintained 12th place in Manitoba Business Magazine's 50 Fastest Growing Companies for 2011. Our call center has also made significant achievements over the last 2 years. MECA, the Manitoba Excellence in Contact Center Achievement, recognizes 6 categories. Of these, the call center was selected for the Employee Satisfaction Award for 2010, the Best Environment Award for 2010, Agent of the Year for 2010 and 2011, and Manager of the Year for 2010 and 2011. As noted in the chart, employee growth has been significant over the years, from its original 3 in 1993 to 11 in 2000, increasing to over 160 full and part-time employees at present. Moreover, this consists of 85% Aboriginal employees. TWCC has distinguished itself with a 200% revenue increase since 2006. Our business culture is built on service excellence. None of what we do is relevant to the client unless it results in customer satisfaction. Rather than leave this to speculation, we supplement analysis of our performance by conducting surveys. The results, as you can see, are encouraging, and our ongoing goal is to continue improving these values, taking the feedback, and adjusting our strategy accordingly. Our milestones reflect our consistent and focused growth strategy. Beginning in 1993 with business loans, we quickly expanded into the First Nations Farm Credit Program. From there, we partnered in 2000 with EduLinks to service a vital government contract and opened our call center with 12 seats. Realizing the need to better service Aboriginal personal lending, we established the ASCII Financial Partnership in 2006 with full acquisition in 2009. The company's business success, as well as plans for future development, necessitated the purchase of our present office building in 2007. This allowed TWCC to better meet the demands of the call center expansion to 55 seats and gave us room for further anticipated growth. Both the company and its staff alike take great pride in their work and achievements. Every member is empowered and respected for their abilities and contributions. Productivity is the prime objective of TWCC, and its success in that regard has come from being noted as an employer of choice. TWCC over the years has seen many of its staff advance through the ranks by building their qualifications and skill base. In addition, our growth has allowed us to bring in new talent and expertise to broaden the needs and address the diversification demanded of a rapidly developing company. Within our company culture, TWCC and its employees take part in a number of community and social activities. These are important in bolstering team building and employee satisfaction, as well as encouraging fitness and a positive lifestyle. Among these activities are the Manitoba Marathon Relay Race with fundraising proceeds going to the Children's Wish Foundation and dragon boat races in support of the St. Boniface Hospital. In addition, we have our annual Christmas party for children of the staff and our Family Fun Day, which this year was held at Tinkertown. Other events and activities include baseball, bowling, pool tournaments, and potluck lunches. TWCC maintains a rapport and contributes to the community in which it does business. Our charity of choice is the United Way. We run a week-long campaign with daily activities in which we test our skills at a number of goofy events. The employee participation is outstanding, and we are able to accomplish an impressive level of fundraising. Over the last 3 years, $46,000 has been raised and donated to Aboriginal-specific United Way programs. Our philosophy involves a great commitment to the post-secondary education of our youth. Our annual golf tournament is a key fundraiser in this endeavor, offering scholarships to deserving students. In the last 7 years, we've awarded a total of $45,000, and in 2011, we committed to increasing scholarship awards from 5 to 10 a year. In support of community-based events such as powwows, elder gathering, and treaty days, TWCC has contributed over $150,000 to our tribal councils, thereby sharing our success with our people. So what does the future hold for TWCC? It is our intent to expand and diversify into new products and service offerings. We will offer on-reserve mortgaging to allow for full home ownership. Beyond our existing short-term loans, we are looking at longer-term products, thereby becoming a full-service trust company. We intend to offer a registered education savings plan. Through the use of an Aboriginal RESP agency, we will establish RESP products that serve whole communities. In terms of employee benefit services, we will strategically partner with 2 other agencies in the next 3 to 6 months. Through all of these developments and improvements, our overall goal remains the same: to continue to support First Nations sustainability through our services, commitment, and philosophy. We have had a number of significant accomplishments throughout the years. 725 businesses have been funded through TWCC loans in Manitoba. 2,250 jobs were created in these 725 businesses. TWCC operations have 160 employees, of which 85% are Aboriginal. We have a $3 million annual payroll. We've established a 200% revenue increase since 2006. Our call center has 1 million calls per year and climbing. We've produced 35,000 individual employee benefit loans, and a total of $47 million in loans from a $7 million capital base. That means from our initial funding, we've had a turnover rate of 5 times in 18 years. We are currently 90% self-sufficient and 10% by extended revenue through business loans. In terms of revenue, we receive no federal funding on operations and administration other than the occasional value-add program. By adhering to strong business principles, coupled with a conscientious dedication to the communities and stakeholders that it serves, TWCC has made great strides in the Aboriginal and Manitoba economies. More importantly, our success has laid a foundation for the future of Aboriginal self-reliance. The products that TWCC offers now and in the years ahead will give greater consumer power to the Aboriginal population. It will finance new business and homeowner needs in a way that is fair to the clients and profitable for the company. By putting people and their needs at the forefront of its business philosophy, TWCC instills confidence and with it strengthens its core objectives. TWCC doesn't just offer services, it is an integral part of the community.